In a world where stadium lights slice through the night sky and the roar of millions becomes a single heartbeat, one name rises above the field, above the broadcast booth, above the culture itself: John Madden. This is not just a story of football. This is the journey of a man whose passion reshaped the soul of a sport and touched generations far beyond the sidelines. Our story begins in the quiet corners of Austin, Minnesota, where a young boy with big dreams and bigger determination holds a battered football tight against his chest, unaware that destiny is already tracing his name into history. As he grows, he discovers that football isn't simply a game, it's a calling, a force pulling him forward with the weight of purpose, and though injuries strike like unexpected storms, tearing away his dream of becoming a professional player, they cannot extinguish the fire that defines him. Cut to a young Madden, eyes sharp, voice booming with encouragement as he steps onto practice fields not as a player, but as a teacher, a strategist, a leader who sees not just plays and routes, but personalities, potential, and heart. Fast forward to the moment the Oakland Raiders hand him the reins at just 32 years old. In a world where experience rules and youth is doubted, Madden stands tall at the helm of a franchise fueled by intensity and grit. The stadium trembles as he storms the sidelines, pacing with explosive energy, sweat flying, voice commandingly echoing through the chaos of the game. His presence doesn't just ignite players, it transforms them. Under his guidance, the Raiders become warriors, bonded through discipline, trust, and an unbreakable brotherhood, and as Super Bowl XI unfolds beneath the bright Californian sun, Madden's eyes glisten with a mix of pride and disbelief as the Vince Lombardi trophy finally rises above his head. But behind every victory lies sacrifice, and the constant pressure, the sleepless nights, the weight of responsibility, begins carving deeply into the man who gave everything to the game he loves. When health issues force him to step away from coaching, the world fears it has witnessed the end of a titan. But the story is only beginning. Fade into a broadcast booth high above the field, where Madden sits with a headset on, the stadium stretching beneath him like a living organism. As kickoff approaches, he leans forward, eyes glowing with excitement, ready to change the sound of football forever. His voice booms through televisions across America, warm, animated, endlessly enthusiastic, turning simple plays into masterpieces of storytelling. He transforms complicated strategies into moments of joy, laughter, and understanding. The telestrator becomes his weapon, the screen becomes his chalkboard, and every viewer, kids, adults, die-hard fans, first-time watchers, becomes his student. For decades, Madden becomes the voice of football, a companion in living rooms, bars, and stadiums everywhere, narrating the highs and lows of a nation's favorite game with the authenticity of a man who never forgot the magic of it all. In a twist that no one saw coming, Madden reshapes football again, not with a playbook, not with a microphone, but with a video game. Scenes flash of developers huddled around him as he demands realism, strategy, and authenticity, insisting that if a game was going to carry his name, it must teach the true essence of the sport. And so, Madden NFL is born, not a game, but a revolution. For kids learning football for the first time, for athletes honing their craft, for families bonding over controllers on living room couches, the Madden franchise becomes a rite of passage. Coaches study it. Players grow up with it. Millions understand football because of it. And somewhere in the digital plays, the animations, the iconic sounds, you can feel Madden's heartbeat guiding every decision. But beyond all the noise, all the victories, all the awards, stands the man himself, humble, grounded, unforgettable. Cut to the famous Madden cruiser rolling down a highway, sun setting in the distance, as he travels across America not in private jets but on wheels, meeting fans, shaking hands, sharing laughs, and collecting stories from everyday people. He becomes more than a celebrity. He becomes a symbol of authenticity, kindness, and humanity. In his smile, his humor, and his larger-than-life charm, millions find comfort, familiarity, and joy. As time marches on, the legend grows even stronger. Highlights of iconic broadcasts flash. Coaches retell stories. Players credit him for shaping their understanding of the game. Kids who learned strategies from the Madden video game now stand on NFL fields as pros. His influence doesn't fade, it spreads, evolving, connecting past, present, and future. And when the world eventually says goodbye to John Madden, something remarkable happens. The silence doesn't linger. Instead, stadiums erupt with applause. Broadcasts pay tribute. Fans return to the games, the clips, the memories. Generations unite to honor not just a coach, not just a commentator, not just a visionary, but a man who showed what passion can create when it refuses to die. Today, as John Madden trends once more, the world remembers him not because his name appears on a list, but because his presence never truly left. His voice still echoes in classic highlights. His philosophies still guide coaches. His game still teaches millions. His spirit still pulses through every snap of the ball. In every cheer. In every broadcast. In every controller click. John Madden's legacy is not carved into stone. It is woven into the fabric of football itself, living and breathing in the hearts of those who love the game. And as long as the sport continues, as long as stadium lights glow and fans rise to their feet, John Madden's story will remain eternal.